Alright everybody, so today I was out there cutting all that jibber jabber down, getting my work on, and I've been inspired to, well, one of the things on my to-do list was to check out the land in a very big rainstorm. And you know what? There's a lot of rain today, and I got my my gear on, I got my mucks on, I got my, I think there's a frogs togs or something, whatever. I'm gonna go for a ride in the four-wheeler. Eddie's gonna probably stay. He's underneath there. You guys like my door? Oh look, there's a lightning bug. There's millions of lightning bugs out here, people. It is crazy how many lightning bugs there are at night. This whole area is just like electricity. It's like the whole thing. It's so crazy. So I got my jeans washing, my plates pre-washing. I don't know, that's kind of dirty, but that's what I do. First the animals, like the cat and the dog, they eat everything, and then from there the ants and stuff. The ants and things will eat everything. Sorry to do it with one hand. I get to do that. Alright, let's go for a ride. We may be getting wet. I hope I can put this on the front here. All right, let's do this. I don't really like that. Maybe do it like that. Oh, let's just do the neutral slide. I'm gonna put that there and then do that. Onward! Billy Ray Valentine. This is so much easier to do when I don't have to hold it. Oh, my face is getting wet. See? These are things that I wanted to check out though. See, like the water here? I'm trying to see like what's getting flooded. You know, so there's a lot of wasted water, I'm sure. Let's try to go all the way down. There's Teddy. She's getting a little bathe. So yeah, see all the water is coming down there, it's flowing right down. So this is a wasteful, oh look at that, oh so much. This is a lot of waste water. Look at it, man. Yeah, it's flowing down. I kind of made a little basin here. Let's see if that basin's holding. So you stay. Don't go into it. Turn the wheels. In case it does go, just stop the wall. But here's something. So I purposely had John keep a little bowl here. I said to make kind of like a pond. And it's actually doing what I expected. Let's see how deep. Oh, it's pretty deep. It's pretty deep. Oh, that's a good 6 inches. 88. Oh, look at dog came. What are you doing? It's raining out. You're crazy. You're crazy. You don't mind the water? All right. You want to come in this little pond? So one of the things that I actually eat, ingest to clean out my my gut, is bentonite clay. And I still haven't really figured out a good way to mix it yet, but if you put bentonite clay here, that would seal up this pond. I want to keep water I want to keep it on a certain spot as long as I can, you know? That's why you don't want to put swales up there on the hill to catch the water, you know, and have a bunch of these little pond areas that they won't always be water, but after rain event, you know, some I guess could stay a pond too. But look at all the water, you know? So if I didn't have this little pond here, all this water is going to go where a lot of the other water is going to go. And it's down in the channel. So all that water that you saw running into there is accumulating there, which I really like. That's a very good thing. Turn the wipers on. So, you know, last year there was a drought and we didn't have enough water. So this one rainstorm could probably keep the farm wet for, man, you know, who knows, a couple weeks. You know, you keep the water on the property, it's going to take, you know, at least a week to drain off if you control it. Like what is happening now in most farms and all these pastures is that, you know, you have a hill like this and then a pond or something, and all the water just runs right off that hill. So imagine my whole pasture where my airstream is a big sheet, and all that water is just washing away, and we're gonna go to the creek. Oh, look at all the water down here, it's flooding. So instead of having that water to sheet off, you build swales every few feet. And so now all the water stays and it builds up in those like temporary ponds. But the temporary ponds is going the contour line of the hill. Does that make any sense? I hope it makes sense. Makes sense in my head. There's a dog, he's gonna get runted over. It was your decision to come with me, buddy. I didn't even ask you to come. So look at all this flooding. Woo, mamma jammers. So look at all that water. Wow, this is crazy. Let's go check out the forest. That's still a mess, I know. Shut up. So look at this. Woo, man. So this is, a lot of it's coming from there. That whole area is pouring into here. And then everything in this quarry is just all, you know, drained right here. I guess a lot of quarries are, oh man, there's a hole in my pants. My butt's wet. A lot of quarries become lakes. That's why somebody asked me once, is it a lake? But it's a lake when it rains a lot. Thanks. Any like little waterfalls coming off the quarry wall? I hope you guys can hear me. I don't have any speaker or anything. I see Wrangler Star wearing a little speaker on his lapel. I think that's pretty fresh. Wow, it's really raining. I bet you if we wait here, you're gonna see some rocks falling off of that. Because the water, you know, breaks up the dirt, and then the dirt is the only thing that holds. Look at this. Are you kidding me? What are you doing there, Mr. Flower? Hello, Mr. Flower. You look like a, I don't know what kind of flower, but you're beautiful, and you're here all by yourself. That's pretty cool. Woo! This is my first real time seeing it. Look at the quartz. The vein of quartz, right? That's the solid rock. You know, that's where they stop pouring. Well, I don't think I'll get struck by lightning in here. That's a good thing. But all that is still tolerable rock. You know, it probably just goes right up to that face, probably goes down here. So if I ever need rock, I could just make the stage bigger, and I will be doing that. I feel I'm going to need some rock and roll. Rock and roll, you get it? Hey dog, you got in the wet. What are you doing? You don't bring a jacket like me. You're crazy. But it's a good bath, because you don't really ever get any bath. There you go. Yeah, you're cleaning off. You're crazy dog. So I'm looking for like spots where oh, there's a little bit of, there's a little water coming down over rock right there. I know, let's see if I can see that. I guess right in there, there's some water. Hey dog, don't go too close to the edge, buddy. It's very, very slippery. And it could fall down. In this area, like I said, it tastes good coming off my beard. That's kind of gross. But it's my beard, so whatever. If I got germs, I like them. Alright, so this area we know. Hey dog, come on. Come on. Where are you gonna go? Let's go further down. Yeah, I'm gonna take Billy Ray. Look at this. Mamma mia. Mamma mia. So much rain. So much rain. The farmers love this. This is amazing. This helps their crops immensely. Alright, let's see. I gotta turn her on. Oh, my butt. Yep, my butt is definitely wet. So my review of these frog pants, mediocre. Actually, I'm gonna say probably not good. Alright, so one thing that I did, look at the purple flowers, is I put, they filled this road in. It used to be more of a ditch, but I don't like it filled because this is a low wet area, and so is this. So that's cutting this off, and that's obstructing the natural flow. So let's go in here. And I want to see, yeah, there's a lot of water. See this whole area? This was a road, and yeah, there's not much more to that than there was a road. I think my Jeep could make it. If you have a automobile that is not have big chunky tires, I mean SUVs wouldn't make it. Factory Jeeps and up, I think. So if you have a pickup truck and you got a little extra on her, you could probably make it. I'm sure a regular pickup truck could make it too. But so many beautiful flowers out here. This whole area is beautiful. Alright, let's check out the creek. That's right, in these parts it's called a creek, people. There's a wet dog. That's how he gets his bath. So driving through here, it smells like mint. And that was last year too. But I can't see the mint, so I must have driven over it. Do you see mint in there? I mean, something smells amazing. I know there was garlic out here. Yeah, there's definitely got to be mint. I could smell it. Somebody back in the day, maybe it's this stuff. It's pretty good, but not the mint. Back in the day, people would say, "Oh, look, there's garlic." Let's see if it's right. A little moth. Hi, moth. I hope I can pull it out. Oh, get the machete. That's why you always carry around a machete. Oh, now which one was it? This one. Hey, you came out on it. This is not the right way to harvest garlic, but see, these are just grown here wildly. Yep, stuff getting in my pants. Again, people, my videos are not how-to videos, because this is not how you harvest garlic. Oh yeah, water's going right down my crack. Huh. It is dog. Oh, I got it. Look at that. That's a garlic. See that? I'm gonna eat that, man. Are you kidding me? Woo! Look, Eddie, we got garlic. Alright, he's not as excited as I am. Ah! Put that there for now. Put my garlic in there. Got the bulb. So look at all the garlics. Oh, look at the mud. So that one now and all those little papaloonies, that's the garlic bulb. So if you need any garlic, come on down to this homestead where we got garlic growing everywhere. Holy cows. So the creek was really low the other day. See how it was flat here? See like those spots like that? And that, and look at the bark on the trees. Deers hang out here. So if you're a hunter, this would be a good place to bring a gun. But don't do it, because I got a gun, I'll shoot you. Leave my deers alone. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of scary. There's a lot of lightning. Yeah, I got some more garlic. Ah, tree. Park this right here so it's not in anyone's way. Go check out the creek. Look at all this water. Mamma mia. And that's dirt, which I don't like that color. See, that's just all rocks. That means I'm losing dirt. My underwear are wet, people. I don't know if that's too much information, but... So here's the creek. That's where the cave is. That's definitely full now. We were way down there. You can kind of see the bridge a little. And then look. So this is actually flowing again. It was not flowing a couple of days ago, or actually this morning, I should say. And it hasn't been flowing for a while now. So a lot of water comes in here off the bridge, and then goes down into the creek. So imagine, like, see all this water? Imagine, oops, sorry, taking this, and I mean that's a heavy flow. But oh, so say a big one. You just put a swell here, right? And so that water builds up, and then there's an overflow, and then it goes down to the next swell, and that catches all the water. And then there's an overflow, and then the next one. You know, it wouldn't work here because this is a road, but oh, more lightning. All right, let's go check out the other side. We're gonna go down that road. So here's something. See how water accumulates here in puddles? Look at a true forest floor. It's just leaves and bark and wood. And you don't see any accumulating water because all that wood and decaying matter is just sucking it up. And that's why, you know, what you want in permaculture. You know, in those swales, you want stuff like this. that's going to absorb the water. And eventually, yeah, it will, you know, flood, but I mean, this is a low spot. I mean, look at this. All this water's from, you know, coming down to this low spot. And I'm surprised there aren't any puddles. I mean, look at this. That's how a forest works. You know, it absorbs everything. Instead of having look at garbage. Instead of having it just run away like this. Like this is what happens, you know. It's not as bad as your lawn, but you know, your grass and even my flames, you know, once the first inch or so absorbs, all the water washes away. Let's go down to the creek. My bridge was that way. Look, I picked up that trash. People with trash over here. Alright, let's go down here. I don't think I need my machete. I was down here the other day. Alright, here we are at the edge of the creek. Oh, this tree would be a good one to get hit by lightning. But see, the creek's running now. Doing good. That's the big bridge, and my little bridge is a little that way. So my creek comes and empties into Pine Creek, right up there to the left. There's a dog. Yeah, it's a little floody there. Top's getting watered. I'm going to try to drive in there. Look at all the flat spots from the deers. Or should we go that way? That's all the same as what's over here, so let's just try to get in there somewhere. Oh boy. Come on, Billy Ray, find a path. Make it. Sometimes there's deer, the baby deer sleeping. You scare them and run. Ooh, lightning scares me. A lot of deer hang out here. So this water. Oh, let's go look at that pond. Into the pond. See if that filled up again. I haven't been back there for a while. That's the spring pond that I have back there. Mom, this road is not very straight, but that's okay. What's going there? I like to make little paths through here. So this was the pond. Boy. So many beautiful plants back here. I'll try to just drive on through. There's a dog. Whoa, there's a big drop off there. Eddie, don't do it. Oh, this is the pond area. Okay, that's what the drop-off is. Alright, so we're at the edge. Oh look, more garlic. Garlic. There's a raspberry. So, oh yeah, this is filling up. You see? It's mushy in there. Raspberries that don't have any fruit on them. Yeah, it's a little swampy in here. There's some milk thistle. That's a very beneficial plant. It is considered by many as a weed. Oh, I'm gonna go over there. stuff like that I'll keep. Pretty growing really well over there. I don't know what it is, but I got a lot of this stuff. These are good for the butterflies. They love these plants. They smell good. Let's go find some blackberries. Some stuff I found. There's a spider over here. I think that's from a UFO or something. Oh, the brake's on. I was wondering why it sounds like Eddie! Oh no, that's a deer. Unless Eddie got a big white fluffy tail now. Eddie, where are you? Yeah, that was a deer. So I told you stuff hangs out here. Sometimes you sneak up on them right away and they just pop out of the woods. Like, Cállate! We run away! Alright, there's blackberries up here. There's Eddie Murphy, see? He didn't see the deer. He's too slow. Eddie Murphy, you missed the deer. Alright, so I know there's some blackberry here. But all this area is, nothing's really flooding. It's acting like a true Far East. Man, where are all the blackberries? There's a whole bunch. There's a low spot. Let's see if that has any kind of accumulation in there. Nope. See? You know this is a very low area and no flooding because it's a natural forest and it just absorbs all the waters. Alright, I'm looking for blackberries. So the problem with things like wild blackberries is they're just gonna be anywhere. See that guy? Eat him. I mean, it's not a problem really. That one's got a baby stink beetle on it. Crush him. My hands don't stink. Ow. And they have thorns. That's going. But it's amongst all this. There are sections where there's a lot more, and we'll find them. Whew. Alright. Got the machete out again. Did some more macheteing. And what I did was, it was all pretty much one type of plant. This thing. I forget what he is. I'm gonna look it up and I'll put it on right here. Say it right there. Maybe it'll sparkle. So it's just one crop. So in permaculture, there's different layers of a forest. There's I'm horrible at names, remember stuff like that, but there's the like the tumor layer, you know, roots that go into the ground, stuff that lays on the first couple inches of the soil, things that grow on top of the soil like ground cover. There's a viney layer, there's a brush layer. So every single layer, every different way that a plant interacts with its environment is another layer of a forest. Then you have the canopy, it's the top trees, you know, the biggest trees. Then you have support species, the ones that are underneath it, vines that grow up. So when I cut all this, it's going to help things like this, you know, grow. It's going to promote it because now it's going to get a big whiff of new sunlight. So it'll change it up. Another thing too, there were some raspberries there, so maybe support those. There's some garlics growing there, back there too. There's my garlics in my basket. Another thing, you know, I'll leave things like this. Any different type of species, I'll leave it. Another thing in permaculture is edges. Most of the things grow on edges. So like an edge is like where the trees stop. That's an edge. This is now a different edge, so you get different things growing in there. So I just decided to clear this whole area just to change it up a little, you know. There's a lot of mulch in there now, a lot of ground cover, and it's always just helping the soil. Because if it's just one thing, then you're just getting a monocrop, and then that's when, you know, things take over. So I don't want a monocrop, I want a different species in here, so I just cut them down every now and then, that's all. Nice and simple. So this kind of is like a swale, what John Clare did for the well. Whew. Imagine this little ditch, maybe about half the size, maybe 3 feet, and then all the dirt there going up here. Imagine this was on contour. See how it's going up that direction? But if it was all on contour, like it's kind of level here, this area will hold the water. And then these plants, see how there is a mound above that? So all the water traps here, and then you plant like your fruit trees here, and bushes, and blueberries, and raspberries, or whatever you want to plant. And that slowly absorbs all that water. So I just put trees, you know, out there on the pasture. All that water right now that the ground already soaked up is just whooshing away into the wild blue yonder. Yep, that's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Some cows. So all that, imagine on the contour lines, all level. On contour is just a level line, you know. So if you mark a spot there, it follows the same altitude, height. So if you fill up it all with an inch of water, it all is perfectly level. It's not gonna, it'll look level this way. Well, will it look level that way? But it'll actually follow the, you know, the hill. So it won't be a straight line, but it'll all be straight this way. So I guess it would look level if you're looking at it straight on. So see all that? Makes sense? Windmill's gonna go up somewhere around here. I'm gonna get the drone out one day and put it up 70 feet and see how, I don't know, maybe I can't even see it. I'm just a little worried about Brian seeing it. I don't know why he doesn't care, but I do a little. I could put it up more over here. It's more of the top of the hill. But I was thinking right about there. It's gotta be 35 feet away from that pole, because it's gonna be 70 feet. And so it's gonna have 35 feet cable bases, and 4 of them. So cable base there, pole there, meaning the windmill, and then cable there, and cable 35 feet this way, and then 35 feet that way. This way it's all kind of in the same area. You know, the my water storage thing I want to build up there. It'd be a nice little little place for the water. Put some windows so you could, you know, go up there and have a cigar and enjoy the view. Maybe a little deck on top. But windmill, air storage, water storage, well right there. That's all the 1.5 inches. I got miles of 1.25 inches. I mean, irrigation tube, what they said is great for the air compression. And then so from there, where the water storage will be, it'll all be pressurized. It'll go to that unofficially. It'll go down to where the house is. The septic's going to be over there. It's already approved. It's already got some stamps or something. Who knows? The township will probably give me more problems with that, but whatever. Those are clouds. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's a quick description of my permaculture designs here at the homestead. In front of the yurt, where I was chopping all the with the machete, that's where like the annual garden's gonna go. That's gonna be my zone 1. So say there's a house to the left where the yurt is, facing south, which is kind of that way. You just want to step outside, pick some fresh basil, stuff like that. So maybe a little pond over here somewhere. I gotta get to know this land. I can't, you know, I know it's a low spot here. It's real low right there. That's probably the lowest spot. But it comes down. But you know, put some swells there too, and catch those water pockets, you know, before it goes into the septic. So yeah, fresh fly. Alright guys, that's it. This is going to be a very long video. I hope it wasn't too boring. I thought it was very exciting. I like talking permaculture. I like teaching people permaculture. I used to have permaculture meetings in, ironically, Jersey City, New Jersey. I used to teach people the practices of permaculture and how they could help grow some food on their little backyards. So, but now here in the big city, the big country, it's totally different. So I have to not relearn everything. I mean, actually what I learned was, you know, scales this size, but I never practiced it before. And so now I'm going to. Alright guys, hope you're liking my videos. Give me some thumbs up, give me the comments. I love the comments. I'm trying to answer every single comment. I'm almost up to 700 subscribers. That's pretty fresh fly. Thank you all for watching and enjoying my videos. Please share them with your friends or do whatever you want to do. Send me some Skittles. Alright guys, Dennis Allen out.